all about the Falcons would be like, wait a minute, this dynamic offense is taking a step back. What's going on? And he would have more grace, yes, because he's a Super Bowl winner. I think we're all agreement there. But what we're saying, and he won't pay for another meal. It's like Doug Peterson. They got rid of him. He would gotten rid of because of his pride, and because he wanted every offensive coordinator to run the Falcon system. Hard thing to do when you don't have that system. So that's all we're saying. I think that is a common thing with Dan Quinn. Now, like I said, like you said, he would be welcome. He would have this. Yes, but didn't you say back in the day, it's not just one, it's all?
Yeah, I totally don't know what universe you guys are living in, but whatever, man. It's all good. It's cool. Whatever. You guys obviously have not suffered as long as I have, but it's okay. It's cool.
Wait. I actually agreed with you, and you're saying,
yeah.
You know what? This is
I
why.
was saying everyone but you, Ladarius.
No, you didn't. You said everyone.
I was thinking it.
No, you weren't thinking it. No,
I was
thinking it. Remember?
I
didn't say my name. No.
I'm old. Whatever.
No, there's something else, but we can't say it on this show.
Whatever.
So,
hey.
I'm just thinking like this, fellas. Like, okay, we win the Super Bowl, right? All right, but then let's say you have a losing season. Okay, 17, 18, 19, 20. That 4 years in a row after a Super Bowl, you think that, like, I mean, NFL still stands for not for long. I just don't know how long you can keep rolling out, not having a winning season. Just imagine if he was still our head coach and we still haven't had a winning season. Now, Dan Quinn is a good coach, like he is. I don't necessarily believe in my heart that we would have, 7 straight seasons, no playoffs. But at the same time, we don't know because that timeline, how it was going, but we was bad. We wasn't winning anything, man. He taking over the defense, then he give it back, then he take it over again. It was just so much, bro. Super Bowl it will get you, like I said, more time, more equity, but it just was so much losing after that Super Bowl year. I just don't know. I just don't see it.
You know what? Other than Ladarius, my heart is broken with you guys. I cannot believe you would say that, but whatever. We've got to move on. Miss Carrie.
I mean, the question was for right now, and I just was saying no. That's all I was saying. I was just saying no.
I don't blame you, Chris. I'm with you. I think he would definitely. It would buy him time because we've never won a Super Bowl, but it's very rare that head coaches stay head coaches, for a very long time. It's very rare. I mean, there's maybe 2, right? There's one in Pittsburgh and there's one in Baltimore that I that have been coaches for 10 plus years.
Forever.
So for me, it would have bought him time, but I don't know. I'm torn. I don't think he would. 2025? No, I don't think so because it's been a long time. We're almost 10 years removed from that terrible day. But our owner is all about relationships, and how people often criticize how much time coaches or players may get. So if he won us a Super Bowl, shoot, he might have till Arthur Blank, till the end of time. Who knows? It's a great question.
That'd been something else right there.
Yeah.
Hey, what if he would have got fired and we hired Raheem right afterwards?
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
We would be where we are now.
I'm just saying, we in alternate universes and everything.
We'd be over here trying to outrun the South still.
Man.
Still losing to a team that we swept.
Oh wow!
Gosh.
The way that this universe is going, Rich McKay and all of them didn't get their way, and Arthur hired Belichick and fought.
Oh, now let's talk about that. No, I forgot. Terry don't want to bring up Belichick, but he'll bring up Dan Quinn.
Apparently, neither did 30 other teams. That's why he's coaching for UMC. Bam! He will too. Universe nothing.
Wow. Okay. On that note, let's go to our next question in our,
Right.
What If Wednesday. So, our next question will be: would Matt Ryan and Julio Jones have retired with the Falcons if we won the Super Bowl in 2016?
First. You know what? Let's go to Chris first.
Okay.
Chris?
Me? Well, I'm going to say now on this one, y'all, I got to admit, absolutely not.
What?
Damn. The setup. Oh, the setup. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. The setup. Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely
Why?
not.
You gotta explain that one.
Man, because first of all, at the end of the day, we still got to pay money. We still got to. I'm just thinking, like, okay, so my thing is, does everything else stay the same, Karen? Like the timelines, everything that happens, the drop offs, the fall offs, the phone calls, the embarrassment, all that stuff stays
No,
the
that
same?
doesn't happen because
We
all the
won the Super Bowl.
embarrassment and disappointment that came following that loss didn't happen. Everybody's on a high. We're Super Bowl winners. Everything's good in the egg.
Well, the reason why I still would say no is just because I think it would come down to money. I think it would come down. I really would do. I really do, man. That's gonna be the only thing. You think about it. That's the only thing that really got. Oh, man, that's tough because because I mean, if we didn't go after Deshaun Watson, we don't know what would have happened with Matt.
Yeah.
But so, I'm just thinking about like the long term of it, man. I like Matt. Now Matt will probably been the one that's closer to it than Julio. I still feel like because the quarterback position, very important position. Wide receiver, Julio doing that drop off. Say like after 2020, his hamstrings pretty much were shot. So that's another thing I'm thinking about too. I'm thinking about his health. Matt, is your arm, strength and everything still? Are we still losing that? I'm just thinking about their health and their production by the time we got to 2020, 2021.
Chris, you're thinking too logically here, okay? This is an this is a different universe we're talking here where everything is butterflies and rainbows.
Goodness.
We won the Super Bowl.
All right, well, let me be Miles Morales for a second.
I love it.
Goodness, man. It would be Matt. If it'd be either one of them, it would be Matt Ryan. If it had to be either one of them, I don't say both of them. I'm not going to give you both of them, but if it was any one of them, it would definitely be Matt. I'm talking about jersey retirement ceremony, all that good stuff like that. Kind of similar to the Ring of Honor, but we actually retiring that jersey, everything. I feel like he would get all that. I really do. But I don't know. I just don't see Julio. I don't know why I don't, and I want to, but I just don't.
I think you don't see it because of that "I'm out of here" call.
To be honest with you, that may have a little something to do with it, but I'm just thinking about them hamstrings. Them hamstrings were shot.
True.
Oh wow!
Every time at one point in time in 2020, every time Julio ran, you just heard popping because that's number his hamstring. Everybody be like, Julio, what that is, boy? You like, them hamstring popping, boy. You know what I'm saying? I've been burning y'all for years. Now these things tore up now.
Oh wow!
Someone hit that bubble wrap on them and started pressing the buttons on them.
Okay, oh, wow. Ron, you want to go next?
No.
You don't want to go next? I know they're not going to be here.
But
wow.
I bet Chris. Julio Jones hamstring sound like an old Chevy back in the day. When you trying to crank up the Chevy, his hamstring sound like boop 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 boop.
Gosh. I thought this was turning into the roast of Julio Jones. Wow. And his hamstrings today.
We're in the alternate universe.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Hello? Hey, guys, it's Julio's agent. Hey, no, we're in an alternate universe. We're not in this universe talking about Julio. No, we're in an alternate universe.
Oh, we're talking about him.
Yeah, we would never talk about Julio. Can we get him on the show? Hello. He hung up, guys. I don't know. Okay. All right.
Dude, hung up. See, Will, he ain't even pick up.
He learned that Shannon Sharp interview.
He need pick up.
I don't think that would have been here. The Matt Ryan on looked like a string bean after the 2016. So I don't think both of them. I think both of them would have been young.
Hey, man. Just saying.
Man, this is awesome. Yeah. So we would have a rebuild 2017 with no Matt Ryan, no Julio Jones, but we got Dan Quinn.
2017?
You said exactly. They were still here in 2017. I'm not saying they would retire in 2017, C-Dub. I'm saying would they have retired Falcons in general? They would still be here in 2017.
Like I say, I still say no to Julio. Just because, you think about the draft, think about, getting Calvin, think about getting Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Now that's what we can talk about, alternate universes on the draft picks. But I don't know if y'all want to go that far. But
that far.
I don't know if y'all want to do that. That's a rabbit hole that I don't know what we gonna land at.
Hold on. Not only that, but we would end up having a show that would last literally probably 350 hours.
Yeah,
that's gonna be another. That's gonna add another 2 hours to the show right there, because we got to start all the way back from the Julio conversation. Then we got to go to that draft. Then you got to go to the next draft and the following draft. Now, me personally, I'm cool with Drake, and I'm cool with Bijan now. Not just like as in today. You know what I'm saying? But it took me, I ain't gonna lie, when we first took Bijan, it took me a couple of weeks to get acclimated to that, because I was like, we already have a running back. What are we doing? But I love Bijan Robinson, man. He is a one of one. Yeah, he is a one of one, and I'm happy that he's an Atlanta Falcon. And you just think about it, man. If we didn't have Bijan, we probably would have played him once or twice. Somebody else probably would have got him in the division or something else. Then you got to deal with that. So this just, perspective is everything. But yeah.
I don't mean to shift gears real quick, but I just have a little breaking news is that the Cowboys are planning to interview Robert Saleh for their head coach position. Per Ian Rappaport.
See, but wait, guys. I'm sorry. The Cowboys are not as coveted as they used to be.
Thank you.
They just not. That's not a coveted job. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, they got CD Lamb and all this, but like I'm hearing, I don't know if you guys have heard anything like this, but I haven't read anything. It's more like, seeing headlines. Right. But what is this I'm hearing about Dak getting traded to Tennessee possibly and all this other stuff? I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all gonna trade Dak and go with Cooper Rush? That's what you want to do?
No, I think they were gonna. Go ahead, Ron.
They won't. Okay, it been talks about Deion Sanders' son. Deion coming to that. So, and Deion said a while back, the only way I believe if I did coach my son.
Right.
So, they would have to trade that to Tennessee for that first pick to get Deion Sanders' son.
Right.
That's the only way he will leave college and come to the pros, in my opinion.
Now here's a what if. What if the Raiders leapfrog and go get Shedeur and hire Deion as the head coach?
Then we're obviously back in this universe, and
we still suck.
Wow. Okay. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting, guys. Hey,
Tom Brady over there helping pull strings, and we know. Well, I don't know if everyone does know, but Tom and Deion have a close relationship. Tom talks to Shedeur like weekly.
What?
I'm just saying, man. Just saying, it wouldn't surprise me. Antonio Pierce is out, and I don't feel like he should have been. I feel like he really didn't have a lot to work with over there. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's out. You know, I know Deion said, you know, it's only one way he leave and all this stuff like that. My thing is, people got to remember, and I love Deion Sanders, love the motivational speeches, love how, you know, I said positive that he is. But we got to remember, he said he wasn't leaving Jackson State too.
That's true. That is true.
Also, I met Deion, and after that, I ain't looked at Deion the same. So,
okay.
But
So,
you met young Deion.
I met Deion with the Jerry Curl.
That's young Deion. That's like 20-something years ago.
Hey, I don't care.
I'm smelling myself still, Deion.
Wow.
Right.
Hold on, what you talking about? He's still smelling himself.
Well, it ain't as much as it was when he had the Jerry curl, though. He bald now.
Oh my goodness.
Right. When you 8 years old and that your idol, that who you look up to, and you see how he really is behind the scene, you be like, yeah. Nah,
I get it.
You can't make this the roast of Deion Sanders now.
Yes, we can, because we need like 1 million more subscribers to do that. Sorry, Deion. So guys, let's get back to it.
We not roasting it. Well, I wasn't roasting him. I just was talking about the timeline.
Yeah.
That was Ron.
I was like, what? You got hair plus none, Deion? What?
That was Ron.
Okay.
So guys, go ahead, Karen.
Before we go to the next question, does anybody else want to chime in? Would Matt Ryan and Julio Jones have retired as Atlanta Falcons if we won the Super Bowl?
Ladarius, do you want to hit this?
Pause. Oh my God, pause. What in the freaky ditty party is this, C-Dub? Jeez.
I just asked if you wanted to hit this.
Jeez, man. It's a family show.
Never say that again.
Oh my God. To my prospective sponsors out there, even though it's probably a year.
Okay.
Probably a year before
Darius
we
would like to, but
have
he's
sponsors.
on a call. So how about that? So I'm gonna hit this.
Wow.
So
please, no, change the verbiage.
Nah, this is a blunt C-double. I was raised on Deadpool. We have a messed up head. So let's go ahead and say this. Matt Ryan definitely would be a retired Falcon, or I don't. And it's like this. The thing with Julio checked himself out, and it happened after Dan Quinn left, and you had a new coach. That's what I would think would happen here, okay? And, I'm not a guy that, no, we're not sunshines and rainbows, because you know what? This is the Falcons. We don't do that. I do think it would maybe be a year prolonged, but I could easily see Julio get traded, those hamstrings start popping when he's trying to chase a ring. But look, there ain't no.
Like, Julio was my favorite receiver, like period, in the NFL for 10+ years. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not, when I say I'm talking about his hamstrings and everything like that, I'm not meaning any disrespect. I'm just saying, like, the man had been burning the league for so long at that height, at that size. You're not supposed to be that fast for that long. And he was. So eventually when them hamstrings start really going out, he started missing multiple games for the same reason. I said, dang, but my wide receiver going down.
Yeah. It's part of nature. And that's what's going on with Julio.
I said,
so and the thing that really hurt him was when what was it? They had to do the thing with Ladarius. Hot tag. You want this?
I'm sorry. No, I apologize. I had to it was a work related thing. I apologize.
What? C-Dub, you want what? Come on, that's another pause.
No, it's not. You all are so
killing Carrie.
I said, do you want to hit this? As in, do you want to hit this topic?
Pause again.
And now I'm saying, okay, do you want to hot tag and get in on this?
Somebody hit the pause
Darius
button.
if he wants to hit this, please.
Look,
do not.
I was gone for what, 10 minutes? I was
So
gone like
yeah,
10 minutes.
Yes,
so
Ladarius.
see,
So
wait a
look,
minute,
guys,
T Will,
you
I
like
gotta come back to you, and I gotta get on you for this, because all this alternate universe stuff is your fault, and now look what we're going through.
Do I even
Yeah, I
work
can't
here? Do I
say you
even
want
do
to hit
this?
it. I
What am I
can't say
doing?
you want to tag on it.
Ladarius.
I mean, what can I say?
God.
Come
This
on,
is an
Timberland.
alternate universe. We should not be
Oh,
so.
wow. Oh my goodness. I guess it is my fault, guys. Hey, we gotta
Wow.
handle some business. Guys, if you're watching this show on this channel, again, please like, share, and subscribe to the number 4 My ATL Sports, the number 1 on YouTube. Again, hey man, we need sponsors so we can continue to bring great content like this and go to alternate universes and have all sorts of fun and have C-Dub say really inappropriate shit.
Oh wow.
For
Listen, what I was gone for like 10
What?
minutes on a call.
Okay.
What the hell
me.
happened?
Ladarius,
Not
you were
me.
gone.
You left and went on a call. You just
Yeah.
said
Ladarius,
No,
you were
no,
gone.
no, Chris. You know what I mean. What happened between the
Ladarius, I'll
time
tell you
I
what
stepped
happened.
away and then when I came back?
doing
Because
her
clearly
birthday.
Literally.
I had it on mute, so I just saw you guys, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Okay, I'll just summarize it for you, Ladarius. You were gone 10 minutes for a call you had to take, and in those 10 minutes, C-Dub asked, Ladarius, do you want to hit this 3 times?
Now, the way Carrie says it kind of sounds very inappropriate.
Look, first of all, C-Double, listen, C-Double is a friend.
My thing is, y'all talk about the voice. I wish I could see her face right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It's not like I had
Y'all
something
talking
in my
about the
hand.
wrong
See,
thing.
I'm too
How
slow for that.
did we
I could
get
turn on my
here?
camera right now, but then
Yeah.
if I turn on my camera, you're going to
Hang on,
have me on
let me
camera
write
saying
something
that.
down.
So,
Let me just
no.
make a note.
Oh
Note
my
to
god,
self.
guys, my head is sweating.
Take-
That's how hard I'm
Take
laughing.
work-related
my
calls,
God.
not
Oh my
during this
God.
show, because
I'm
clearly
talking about the
Oh my
wrong thing.
I ain't taking no more work calls related, during this block of the
Oh.
show. Tell my job, listen to either before or after, because
Oh my
clearly
god, my head's sweating.
Oh
To be
my
fair,
God.
to be
y'all
fair,
y'all
you
drop
guys-
me off
Put your
somewhere. I
hat
said I'll
back
meet
on.
you guys up the road,
Jeez.
and then I come back, and then
So apparently, I set the show on fire. I am the meme where people set stuff on fire. Where Carrie walks in with pizza, and I've set the house on fire.
Okay.
Oh wow.
All C-Dub's fault. He literally
Oh.
said, Ladarius, you want to hit this 3 times, okay?
He
I'm
did.
just
He
saying.
said it 3 times as if once wasn't enough. I'm just
Well, I
saying.
wanted to make sure he was there.
listen, C-Dub, as flattered as I am,
Oh wow.
and you are a friend,
Oh wow.
but my
I'm out.
bat doesn't swing that way. Okay,
Well, no,
so
I would
Pause.
expect you to want to hit
I'm
this.
out.
listen,
because-
that's a
Oh
pause.
my
but
god. Okay. Can we move on, Carrie? Can we please move on?
Hey, can we talk about like who y'all want as defensive coordinators or something? Like, what is going on?
Right.
We're gonna,
Wow.
hey, we're gonna get into that next segment.
Can we
Carrie, I
get
have one more
Dr. Strange
question.
over
You
here
know
to
what?
save us?
I'm just gonna jump off
Will,
the
it needs
show
to be the
because
now
I don't know
segment.
what's happening.
Oh
So
my
I'm gonna
god.
I'm just gonna
It's all
leave the show
C-Dub's
because
fault.
yeah,
Oh my god.
Nah, man. I got nothing but love for y'all, man. I got nothing but
Okay.
I'm
So,
out.
why did I even come back from the call? That's the better question.
I have 2.
That's the better question. Darius,
Thank you for
you could have
coming
went,
back.
took a walk, came back, but no. Oh, Darius, come back for the show, and I come back to this. I
Oh,
come
God.
back to
All
get
right.
things hit on and things of that nature. It's like Jesus.
I'm
Carrie,
sorry
what's
I
your
set that
question?
show on fire.
Okay.
She turned the camera on, guys.
My next question is, if the Falcons would have won the Super Bowl in 2016, would Matt Ryan have said to Julio Jones and another receiver, get fucking set?
Good
Oh, yeah.
question.
That's happening.
Good
That
question.
probably would have happened more often.
Yeah.
Good question.
Hold on. He would be like, I'm Matt freaking Ryan. Anyone got a problem with that, by the way? I want to make sure I don't, make everyone have a pause alert on this. Golly. Man.
Yeah, see, they had to get down to me.
It's all good. I don't mind being the butt of the joke. It's all
They had
good.
to get down.
I just
Ron,
really
Broad
quick want to
shoulders can
say,
hold it up.
I really quick want to say, shout out to everyone in the chat and hi to Nando. He just joined the show. Thank you for supporting and hello to you.
What up, Nando?
Nando.
So, who would like to answer the question first about get beeping set?
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm
I
gonna say
said it already. Yep.
I'm going to say yeah. He says, hell yeah. Julio, get your stuff together. I'm Matt Blippin Ryan. I delivered the first Super Bowl to our Atlanta Falcons, and you better get your ass on this line, buddy. And by the way, Julio, we're going out for drinks after, yeah? Okay, cool, yeah.
Hike! Julio's like, hold on, I'll be right there. Oh, my hamstring!
Damn.
No, bro. No.
Unnecessary.
When he said get effing set, man, Julio still had hamstrings left. Yeah, Lee. Don't do Julio like that now.
I would have. I say yes, but Matt Ryan would have said, "Hey, player, you need your auto zone. Buy one get one free."
Always getting that. You know what? That's not bad, Ron. That's actually not bad.
Go to Europe and get that procedure done that Kobe did with the blood transfer, but do it to your hamstring. See if that works.
They'll be like, pop.
This a part. AT Will, this sound like a part of that trauma we were talking about.
It always comes back to the trauma.
See, this is why we need to do the episode with the trauma.
Oh my god!
I literally put out a tweet yesterday that said, I am convinced that the Atlanta Falcons could hire Jesus himself as the next DC, and people would still complain because it's so true.
First of all, Jesus is well. You want someone mean. Jesus ain't gonna be coming in there going, "Look, boy, I want you to blitz. I want you." He can make the miracles happen. But come on now.
Okay,
I can already hear it right now. Oh, the Falcons hired Jesus Christ as the defensive coordinator. Man, why are they hiring all these first-time play callers?
It's just they're
Who
gonna be
made him boss?
No matter what. No matter what.
It's gonna be that one person that said, "Do he got any NFL experience?" It's gonna be that one person.
No, don't worry, Chris. People were replying to me on that and coming up with jokes like that, like, "Oh, I don't think Jesus has any experience."
I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to quote on Jesus. You guys can go ahead and do that. And yeah, I'm not doing that. Sorry, Lord, and sorry, Mom. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not commenting on Jesus.
We just know how Twitter space would have reacted.
Yeah.
Look. If I haven't offended you now, clearly I haven't done my job.
But
I'm not saying no.
On that note, I'm going to go to my last question of What If Wednesday.
All right.
If we win the Super Bowl in 2016, does Arthur Smith ever get hired, or does the error of hiring Arthur Smith, if you want to consider it error, do you think he would ever be our head coach of the Atlanta Falcons at any point?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm going to say hell no to the no.
Oh, wow.
See, now, guys, I got to add, now, I just got to give a little pushback because I just got to know information. It's Arthur Smith by the time that the timeline that we hired Arthur Smith, he was considered one of the hottest free agent coaches, what he did in Tennessee on offensive coordinator. Right. Now that's something that I want to try to factor in too, because well, first of all, if Dan Quinn won the Super Bowl, honestly, I think what would have happened is we would have missed the window to hire Arthur Smith, which probably wouldn't have been a bad thing. We don't know. But I'm just thinking about if we win the Super Bowl, I'm thinking maybe Dan Quinn gets an extra year instead of when he did get fired, because we won the Super Bowl. So I'm thinking maybe he gets an extra year, and that offseason when Arthur Smith is leaving Tennessee, I think he gets hired somewhere else, and then the following year we're looking for a coach.
Okay.
I got some pushback on that, because if you got David Henry on your team and he running it like the way he is, anybody to get a job. If you got David Henry on your team,
he's got a point.
So
Ron has a point.
Look what David Henry doing this year. He's still running like that. So
man, I ain't gonna lie, it's so crazy because last year I was like, hey, I don't know about Derrick Henry, man. I thought he was going down, but I'm sorry. This year in Baltimore, he definitely shut me up.
he came back with a vengeance, and he running over everybody now. So, was it Arthur Smith or was it Derrick Henry?
I'm gonna say it was Derrick Henry.
Right. So that let me know Arthur Smith, you're not that dude.
Well, hold on.
And they had a serviceable Tannehill.
Well, remember this, guys. They weren't running Derrick Henry at first.
Right.
So it was Arthur Blank or Arthur Smith that was like, we need to run him and use him. So let's not totally just say, well, Arthur didn't know what he's doing. He's the one that did. It's been accredited, and even Derrick Henry has even brought that up. That he was on the bench for a while, and it was like Arthur going to the coach, going, "Yo, this guy could be a lot better for us if we use him." So that does speak volumes. Now, I'm not saying he's a great overall head coach.
Right.
I'm just saying system-wise, he saw someone that fit the system, and we see what Derrick Henry is. And he's still doing.
Right.
But, yeah, the question to the Arthur Smith error, I like how you wrote it too. By the way, shouts out to Carrie on that, and Terry. Carrie and Terry. God, y'all.
We're a good duo.
I swear this is a tag team I did not need in my life. No, but I love y'all.
Reminds me of Nelly and Kelly.
Yeah, I know. See, I'm like a Deadpool kind of guy. So I already know I'm going to be in trouble with Terry. Now I got to add Carrie to it. So I know this is going to be fun. Yeah, it's like I'm going to start drinking on the show. All right. But no, I'm going to say you're not going to have to worry, or I don't think it's like this. I think you needed Arthur to move on from Julio and Matt.
Really?
Yes, because hold on, he was the only kind of coach that could have been where everybody wanted to praise these guys.
Right.
Arthur was like, look, we're going to work with or without him.
Right.
So that is something key that nobody thinks about. Now,
so wait a minute.
By the way,
wait a minute, T-Dub. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. But the bigger question is this. Do we ever go after Deshaun Watson? Because I truly believe that set us back in our build plan, because honestly, I believe if Deshaun was not here, I think Matt would have been here still.
At least about one more year?
Yeah, one more year, and he would have called it the retirement year.
I still say we would have been after Deshaun.
I think so.
Just because him and Arthur Blank, they got their relationship. Remember, this team based on relationships.
Yeah, and the owner wanted him, and everybody knows the owner wanted him. That's what makes that dynamic so different.
So it like basically Deshaun Watson grew up here.
Yeah, but the thing is, but you needed someone like Art to be able to be the guy that says, all right, well, I guess I'll take the bullet for it, because he did. He took a lot, and a lot of people weren't looking at Arthur. They were looking at Terry and Arthur Smith, when it should have been Arthur Blank, because I truly believe that's who wanted Deshaun Watson.
Of course.
So, to your point, C-Dub, you don't think another head coach could have done that same thing that Arthur Smith did? I feel as though, real quick, I feel as though that it wasn't so that he had the cojones to do it. It was more so that he just was the type of head coach that'll have his backup tight end trying to throw a touchdown pass to the tight end one. He's just not using his. He's just not using his quarterback one and wide receiver one.
Let me say this: head coach, I don't think he was that great. Offensive coordinator, I could see him working, but the thing is, when I look at Arthur Smith, that's why I don't understand some of these drafts that he did. His strength was the offensive line. And that's why instead of getting an overrated tight end, you go get Renee Sewell or a quarterback or a defensive player.
Wow.
You either get the trenches or you get a quarterback.
True.
When you're
but
picking in the top 5.
True, but don't you think that he already had a top 10 offensive line and
No.
he saw it
No.
as, wow, Kyle Pitts, I like to use two tight end sets. I want to go get this unicorn that I think is, at 4. Because he loves tight ends. So I feel like it made sense. It seemed like a very Arthur Smith move to me.
But my thing is, we needed, and I can't believe I defended Kyle Pitts. I can't believe it.
We're in the alternate universe, Ron.
We needed.
It's only 11 o'clock.
We needed Kyle Pitts because we just traded Julio Jones.
Hang on, Ron. I'm recording this. Hang on.
Please.
I'm recording this, Ron. Hang on.
Well, Ron.
Say it again.
Ron, no, Ron. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta push back on you on that one, Ron. We did not need Kyle Pitts.
Right, but when I said it was better weapons we could have got, but they're looking at, well, he's 6'6", he's 280 or whatever. He would bring in some fans.
But do you guys think I always thought that Kyle Pitts was an Arthur Smith move? You guys don't agree, or
I don't think it was.
So who wanted to draft Kyle Pitts?
I thought it was Arthur Smith, but
me too. Because I'm just saying, because I look at it like this. I look at Terry. I look at Arthur Blank. I'm just looking at the scouting department, and I'm just trying to just think logically. Which one of y'all mofos, not named Arthur Smith, wanted Kyle Pitts, a tight end at 4?
Right.
But you could have had Penei Sewell. Your right side would have been already taken care of. We're talking about Michael Pittman and we're talking about Caleb McGarry. Your right side would have been taken care of. And you're also, or you didn't want to do that? That's fine. You could have had Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase was the best wide receiver in the league this year, by the way.
Triple Crown winner, by the way.
And he's about to get paid.
Although, I feel, just a side note, I feel like he wouldn't have thrived as much as he is doing with, his former LSU quarterback. And
now, Kerry, I do agree with you on that, but at least we would have had a weapon that would have been a wide receiver already, and we could have went into a different direction. We would have had a prime time number 1 guy at least already.
I agree with you, Chris. I also would like to ask this question then, in this alternate universe, then, if we do draft Jamar Chase at 4, then who do we draft instead of Drake London, or do we still draft Drake London at 8 in the following year?
I think we still draft Drake London.
Oh, okay.
Because if you look at
how wide receivers,
I mean, you really couldn't go wrong on that one, but yeah.
Excuse me. I would think
I'll give you my name, but you go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to remember who else was in that class. Was Kyle Hamilton one of the ones?
I believe so.
I would think maybe Kyle Hamilton, because I liked Kyle Hamilton, who's with Baltimore now.
Yeah, he's in Baltimore.
I really liked him, so that would be my guess. But
and you still would have been able to sign Jesse.
Yeah, so that's who I would think. But I was just curious if you guys think, if we did do that, alternate universe talk, we went with Jamar Chase, let's say, instead of Kyle Pitts at 4, then at that point, who do we go for instead of Drake London? Or do we get Drake London?
I mean, you can make an argument. I mean, I don't know how people feel about Jordan Davis, who plays for the Eagles right now, former Bulldog, but you could have went that direction. You could have actually really, in that draft, I might have would have even been open to trading back and getting more picks in that draft, actually. So I mean, so you could have did different things. In that draft, I think I actually would have traded back, because even if you don't take Jordan Davis at 8, maybe you get into the teens, to get another draft pick, probably draft somebody like that in that area. But you had options. I think you had options, man. If we just pull up that draft class, then we will see more options and everything, of course, in real time. But yeah, Yeah, I mean, you had Jamar Chase, you wouldn't have had to. We wouldn't have had to get Drake London. But if you didn't do it, you have. See, now that's going to be interesting because if you had both guys, just imagine real quick, alternate universe. Imagine if we had Drake London and Jamar Chase right now. We already know we would have not had Darnell Mooney.
Yep.
We already know because I mean the thing about I'm just thinking about the paycheck because you're going to have to pay Jamar, you're going to have to pay Drake, and then they're only a year apart from each other. So you almost look at it like, will we have a Bijan Tyler situation at wide receiver?
Right.
We would have.
So I have it pulled up a few names, besides the obvious like Jamar, Penei Sewell. There's also Pat Surtain II, Devonta Smith, Micah Parsons. I know he was a fan favorite to be drafted. Who could still maybe land in Atlanta? You never know.
You could have went and got Michael Parsons, even if you didn't get a wide receiver or Penei Sewell. Heck yeah, you could have got Michael Parsons as well, and then a defensive piece, and then you could have just went somewhere else. It just it's God.
Hey guys, we have breaking news. Breaking news.
Oh
Are
gosh.
you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Wait, first, is it good or bad breaking news?
It's good news. It's good news. It's good news. I promise you, it's good news. Right? So here on For My ATL Sports 1, we pride ourselves at solving mysteries. We now know who wanted Kyle Pitts. That's right. We now know who wanted Kyle Pitts. It's the monster from Scooby-Doo cartoons. He wanted Kyle Pitts, guys.
This man is crazy.
Wow.
Right.
Not the creeper.
The creeper.
Wow.
That's right. That's right.
That's exactly who it was, the creeper. He walking around talking about some creeper.
Hold on. We pulled the mask off. It's Rich McKay.
That's right. That's right.
Pull that mask
Hey,
off.
while you playing it, they did pull the mask off, and it was the bank teller for real, or the bank manager. It was for real, though. That's the funny thing.
And you know what he said? And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddlesome kids. There you go. There you go. We solved it. We solved it.
One thing you cannot put on screen is Scooby-Doo. I know down there everything about that dog.
Yep.
Hey man, and great minds think alike. So there you go. There you have it. All right, guys. So look, we got a transition here. So we're gonna move forward to our riddle of the day, and it's a good one. As a matter of fact, I don't think anybody's gonna guess it. Because I mean, the guy who wrote it is. I mean, he's great, man. He's awesome. He's riddles. Okay. I mean, I talk to him every week. You know what I mean? He's a personal friend of mine. He's great at riddles. But I'm gonna give
Does he live in the same house as you?
I can neither confirm or deny that, sir. But here we go. All right. This is a potential Atlanta Falcon. So here we go. I was a Mariner in college. I am a Gen Xer. I specialize in aided education. I have been called Flipper. I have been called a giant amongst men. The Redbirds rejected me, and I have been to one Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, who am I?
Calais Campbell?
No, I am a potential. Chuck Thomas says Jimmy Carter. No, not Jimmy Carter. I am a potential Atlanta Falcon. Right? I am I'm talking about who?
No, I say you talking about what they're a free agent this season, off season?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a player.
Mm-hmm.
I am a potential Atlanta Falcon. So with that being in mind, right? Let me read my great riddle to you again.
Steve Wilks?
No, definitely not T. Will.
Okay.
Not T. Will. And not Jack Spade 80 on the run either. Wherever you are, Jack. No, it's not you.
I was saying Steve Wilks, but
no. Yeah, it's not. No, good guess, but no, it's not Steve Wilks. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm such a narcissist. When you said Steve Wilks, I heard T. Will. I'm sorry, my bad. I gotta work on it.
That was kind of weird.
I know you did not say weird, C-Dub. Not this show. Okay.
I mean, you were saying some weird stuff earlier.
You gotta wait till next show to say anything weird, C-Dub. No.
I can say some weird stuff.
No. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I was a mariner. Ron says no. Yes, you are, Ron. Damn it. I was a mariner in college. I'm a Gen Xer. I specialize in aided education. I've been called Flipper. I've been called a giant amongst men. The Redbirds rejected me. I've been to one Super Bowl. Who am I? And when I say potential, guys, think about what we're in the process of doing right now.
Right.
Think about the potential defensive coordinators that we're interviewing.
Yeah, I know it. I was gonna say what. I was gonna say the Lou Amarillo. That's what I was.
And you would be right, sir. You would be correct.
Well,
you would be correct.
Well, in all fairness, I know Kerry was saying it at the same time. So
no problem.
You guys are both right. So Lou was a Mariner in college. That was his mascot. He is a Gen Xer. He was born in 1966. He specialized in special education, but I couldn't say special education because that would be too obvious. So I looked up.
I'm a special eder.
Well, I mean, so am I, but that's another story. Listen,
about you,
that's another reason I'm a little messed up.
Whatever, Ronnie Thomas. I've been called Flipper, so he was on the Dolphin staff, the Giants staff, and the Cardinals rejected him for a head coaching position or whatever. And he did go to the Super Bowl with the Bengals. Yeah. So very good. Very good. Very good. Very good indeed. Awesome. Outstanding.
Hey, Terry, I need to run real quick. Can I just do my plugs real quick and then I'll head out?
Do your plug, sir. We're probably about to drop the show anyway, so it's all good. Go ahead.
C-28 Beard Gang tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. or 10:15. We're going to be live and in Technicolor, if you will, and we'll make sure everyone gets a part of the show. So just make sure you come on in, hit it, and let's hit the like button. What? Hit the like button. God.
No. I heard you. You said come on in and hit it.
Yeah, I said come on, hit it, the like button. And I was doing the little button.
Hey, you know what? Unnecessary use of innuendo on C-Dub.
There is no
60-yard penalty.
It's just a thumbs up button.
60-yard penalty.
Like this, and you hit it. That's all. So anyway. God, you guys need to get your minds out of the gutter.
I got my.
Y'all need to get your minds out of the gutter. Me and Ron think alike. All right. Anyway.
Why y'all like this?
Dude,
I got myself into.
Like I said, I got the Deadpool spirit. I guess it's just I say things and they all react. So anyway, come on out 10:15. We're gonna have a great show. We got our guys gonna be doing our debating. We're gonna have laying it down with Ladarius, who's catching Ron's eye. You definitely want to be a part of it. Ladarius _ on his social medias. On Instagram, it's actually Ladarius _ 2 underscores Brown on Instagram. So, and on me is C-28. C-28 is also my YouTube channel. Check us out. We'll be live. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a great show. Love you guys a lot. Unfortunately, my son needs me, so I got to bounce. So, peace. I'm out.
All right. We'll see you, C-Dub.
What's wrong with that, man? Go be a dad, man.
Hey, man, got to do that. Hey, Chris and Kerry, thank you so much for joining us. Chris, tell these folks where they can find you.
Hey, man, A1 Forever Sports, the platform on YouTube. Please come on over and like, comment, and subscribe. Instagram and Twitter, A1 Forever. And you can also catch me on TikTok before it's banned at the real A1 Forever. Come on over there and give me as many, I guess, followers I can before that day comes.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Well, hey, as always, thank you for joining us, brother. We appreciate it. Every time you grace us with your presence, it's a good show, man. As was this one, Miss Kerry. Oh my God, the superstar of the show. Please tell. Oh no, for real, and superstar of One Time for the Fan. You guys just don't know it, but she keeps us going. Miss Kerry, tell these folks where they can find you.
I appreciate it so much, honestly. Thank you guys for having me on. You can find me on Twitter. That's where I talk football all the time. Pretty much 99% of what I tweet about is football. So football and soccer. So my name on there is my name, Kerry Lynn, and then XOX. And yeah, I just want to shout out everybody in the chat for being a part of the show and saying hi. I saw your comments like Jay Black and Michael and Falcons Commander, everybody else. If I missed anyone, I appreciate you all. And yeah, thank you so much.
Outstanding. Ronnie Thomas, that man we all know and love with the name of a 70s lead singer for a soul group. Ronnie, tell us where they can find you.
No. We're not doing this.
Not going to do it? Not going to do it? Ronnie's not doing it. Ronnie's not doing it. Well, if he's not doing it, he's not doing it. But, you know, look, if you know Ronnie, you know he's on 12 different shows, and you can find him somewhere, and that's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to everyone in the chat who joined us. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. I think you guys had a good time. And look, I think we educated a little bit too. You know, you learned a little bit about Lou Anamaro or whatever his name is. I butcher it every time. And hey, we will be here tomorrow. We will be live from C-Dub's channel, C-Double, as well as mine. But you guys can, of course, reach us at For My ATL Sports 1. Say again, For My ATL Sports 1, the number 4, ATL Sports, the number 1. And look at guys, I plug this so much because the more that you guys like, share, and subscribe, the more that we are entered into the algorithm, and the more folks we can get to join the show, which means we can bring you better content. So that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. That is the number 4, My ATL Sports, the number 1 on YouTube. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, I got to thank God. Would not be here without him. Thank him every day. He is always good to me, even when I don't deserve it. I can't do anything but thank him. I also, oh my God, you sound like my 3rd grade Bible study teacher, Ron, and I was not that bad. Last but not least, I need to talk to that pastor. You probably, you know, I was a preacher's kid, so you know what they say. I was, but no. And in all seriousness, guys, thank you. I got to give Mr. Eric Parker, my brother, my middle brother, who's a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with him. And Mr. Jack Spade, another guy who's a lot of fun. Got to give them a kudos and thank you for helping me join this business. And also, I have to thank Mr. Ron Studd and Alex Studd, because they were actually on my first, they had me on their podcast, and it was my first podcast. And I forgot that, but I was talking to them the other day, and I said, you know what? I got to shout you guys out. So I got to shout them out. Alex and Ron, thank you. As a matter of fact, I'll probably be doing a podcast with them tomorrow night, just to kind of catch up or whatever. So if you guys want to tune in for that, hey, it's all good. And last but not least, I have to give my niece, Claire, who is 5 years old today, a birthday shout out. So happy birthday, Claire.
Happy birthday, Claire.
Happy birthday. I hope you have lots of cake and ice cream, and save some for Uncle Terry. Okay.
Don't because he's not supposed to have it.
I will bribe you, Claire. I will bribe you, Claire. I give away good gifts. All right. So hey guys, thank you.
No, he don't.
I don't give away breakfast, but I do give good gifts. Whatever.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You will not see it coming no time soon.
Oh wow. Guys, thank you. Rise up, like that. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.